Hello, it's me, Anime. We Anime, and I welcome you to a new part of What If Naruto Had Storm release. Uh, Before we start, a couple things to say. If you have a Blue Sky account, go follow me on there. It's at We Anime. It's the same. It's We Anime. Okay, so if you're on Blue Sky, go follow me over there at We Anime. And there are a couple more things. I mean, not a lot. But background noise, like usual, you might hear it, might not. But it is currently, it might rain, don't know really, but it won't be for long, I think. But yeah, I also don't know that for sure. So if you hear any background noise, sorry. Uh, I edited some names in the jutsu list. Okay, so I changed some names uh, to jutsus. I'm also adding a new jutsu. So if you I mean, you can still very much use the old names if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. You just have to go to like a past part and see the old name for the one jutsu I edited. And also a new jutsu will be added to this list. Uh, Still don't know the name of it yet. Still figuring that out. So, yeah. Uh, I think that's it. Oh, never mind. This new jutsu name is a spell from Fairy Tail. I realize now. Like, I completely forgot that about the move, the spell. Completely forgot about it, but I'm gonna keep it that edited name anyways. Also, next what ifs, I do have ideas already. I have two wheels up already. Uh, so if you have the ideas, please send them over. I'd really like to do more with you all. Uh, Honestly, I do want to do more with my fans or the people who watches these on a regular basis. So I would love to do more. Like use the ideas you have. But besides that, I think that's it for everything. So we can get into it. For today's part, we are going over the tuning exams arc. And no. We'll say, and maybe the Konoha Crush arc. I don't know yet. Still thinking that through as we record. So I'm gonna check time. 3:08. Okay. Uh, if I can get this done before, I mean, when we actually start the story, I'll check time again. But before, if I can get this done before like 30 minutes is up or 20 minutes, like somewhere between that time, we'll do Konoha Crush also. Okay. So now we can get into it. Okay. 309. Cool. Check it every few. So where we left off last time, we went over the wave arc, and two new ninja have joined the Konoha ranks, being Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the hidden mist. Well, not anymore. And the last Yuki clan member, Haku, have joined the ranks within these two, well, this village. But given they have had to change their name so that Mist Ninja don't hear the word of the leaf harboring two missing nin. So they had to change their names, uh, right? To, well, we are just gonna call them Zabza and Haku when they are mentioned. So it doesn't really matter. They change their names though. And the Mist Village still thinks that Zabuza and Haku are out there somewhere running around, right? So it had been be like a week or two since Wave, right? And what the crap? Why are they running? Sorry, I'm gonna try it, but they're running. I don't know if you can hear that. I think it's just to get to the others. I think that is purely the reason to them running. Is to get to everyone else. Okay, never mind. But anyways, it's been 1 or 2 weeks, actually, probably 1.5 weeks since the Wave mission happened. Everyone's healing up. Everyone's doing better since then. Naruto is still the same, still wearing the same clothes. I'm gonna say his clothing again, in case you all. I mean, if you're watching these in a row, you don't really need to be reminded. But for those that like, skip the parts, well, not skip parts, but like go to other videos and forget what he's wearing. He's wearing a black, uh, like Coke, not Coke, like a black coat with fur lining around the neck, as you can see. Red hair, like usual. Blue eyes, as you can see. The upper bits are what you can see in the picture on screen. Red hair, like Minato's, right? Which, given I do have another picture for him in later on, right here is for when he's in Shippuden. Hair is, I mean, it's still really really close. Oh, by the way, I found this on Pinterest. This one I found on Google somewhere. If you are the owner of this, please comment down below. Or if you know the owner, I'd gladly give them permission. Not permission, uh, a shout out. So if you know the owner of this, please put their names down in the comments so I can actually give them a shout out uh, in the videos and not keep them blank. But anyways, I found these two pictures. Well, this picture on Google, this picture uh, on uh, on Pinterest. That's the thing, right? But yet, black coat, full black, by the way, no like anything else. But with the white lining, the shirt he's wearing under is a sleeveless, like a sleeveless shirt like what Ombu member wears. You know what I'm talking about? And black pants, black shinobi pants with the taping around the ankles, right? And then black ninja sandals, or maybe they're red. I'm making him black. He's changed shoes. Okay, he's changed footwear since the first part, right? That's legit. Just has it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, since yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. But anyways, uh, they would Team Seven would meet up with Team Seven would meet at a bridge, right? And and they would and well and they would talk about the up and coming tuning exams in the next couple weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, and Kakashi would give them the papers to sign up for it, which Naruto would do immediately. Like he doesn't care, right? But everyone else, well, minus Sasuke, Kyu, and Minma, which that just leaves Sakura. And so, out of peer pressure, Sakura would also sign it, even though Kakashi would give him time. That they would give him Kakashi would give Team Seven. Rin would also be there. These two would give these two. Well, they would give this beginning on Team Seven a week time to think about their choices. Think about going into the tuning exams, right? Which they would all give it a thought on too. They would all get thinking. They would think about it, right? And eventually, they would. It would be the week exactly since their last meetup, right? Time skip the next week, the same day next week. They would meet up again. And they would meet up between these times to do training, to do missions, given low ranking ones since they're still recovering from the wave mission, right? And they would keep it going. Well, like I said, and they would meet up the week, right? The time skip to the day they meet up. Like, I'm sorry, I've been mixing up my words all day, but yeah, they would meet up the next week during that week, missions, training. They would meet up during those two times, like the times they would be told to meet there, anyways, right? And they would all give Kakashi their answers. They'd all say yes to they would all say yes to be put in to the tuning exams, right? And so, I mean, well, that's what they would do. And then for the next week, all they would be no missions would be done by Team 7, but they would, well, they would. they would be training as a team, right? Naruto, well, Naruto would do extra training because that's what he does. Like everyone would leave, he would stick around, train a little bit more, like for another hour after everyone else would leave, right? So yeah, and it would finally be the day of the tuning exams where they would take the test, right? So Team 7 would be walking through the halls of uh of the academy, right? They'd be walking through, seeing big pileups of the fake rooms or what the Jin oh my god, Genjutsu there, where the room is messed up by Genjutsu, and which they would know that's not the room, like that's not the room. So they would keep on walking. People to try to stop them, like, dude, that's the wrong door, and well, they would just ignore them. They would have their own conversations. Well, Kiyu, Mimba, and Sakura, and sometimes Sasuke would be talking. Well, Sasuke would answer questions, but never really do anything else but like say a couple things and then quiet down. Right? That's what she would do. That's what Sasuke would do. Right? And then they'd make it to the top room. Rock Lee would be behind him, trying to fight Sasuke, Minma. Well, trying to fight Minma, Kyu, and Sasuke. They'd all decline. Like, dude, no, no. But yet, Rock Lee would keep on persisting and persisting. Eventually, Minma would give in and say, you know what, if you want to fight, we can fight. We can spar or whatever. So that's what they would do. They would spar. Um, and then Mike Guy would pop up, stop Rock Lee, and tell Team 7 that he's stronger than Kakashi, that they're eternal rivals, and so on and so forth. Which Naruto would say, yeah, he wouldn't say it out loud. He would say it in his head. He would be thinking it. No way this guy is stronger than Kakashi. I mean, look at him. I mean, given my guy, I've heard stories. I've heard stories from Kakashi. I mean, plus, this guy did try to get me in one of those jumpsuits. It's kind of creeping me out. I'm happy Kakashi saying he does, eh? Ugh, weird jumpsuits. And well, not days, oh my god. They would go into the room, right? Well, Kakashi and Rin would be at the door before they would go in. Kakashi would say, there's no turning back from this. I hope you all know that. Once you get in there, don't turn back. Because if even one of you leaves, your team's screwed. Okay? And Rin would say, Kakashi, really? Don't scare him. Sakura, don't scare Sakura. She's trembling right now. I mean, given not a lot, but anyways, do your best, all of you, okay? And when you get, if you all get to the second portion, protect each other. I remember our time in there. I was scared. That place terrified me. Forest to death. Wait, are they doing that year? This year? I don't remember. But anyways, bye. And Ren would walk off. Like, and Naruto would look at Kakashi like, what? He'd have a very questioning look. Kakashi would say, do your best. And then he would shushing out of there. Or body flicker, right? He'd body flicker out of there. And then, well, I mean, it's time. These well, they would walk in there, right? Everyone would be looking at him. Others would start to, well, Kyu and Minma would start to like, yeah, all eyes on us, like usual. It's a nice feeling, isn't it, Kyu? And Kyu would say, yeah, it is, brother. They know who we are. I mean, the children of the Yellow Flash and the Red Death. Ah, yes. The two strongest members, well, kids of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. And like, okay, they would be wearing like the same thing as they were in, not canon, they're not real characters. Kyu's wearing a, like a, I mean, given Minma's wearing like Shippuden, Naruto clothing, yellow hair. They both have blonde, well, yellow hair, whatever, right? And Minma's wearing Shippuden Naruto clothing, and Kyu's wearing like shorts. I don't remember what she was wearing. I don't remember what she was wearing, at least. Minma, and I remember because it was quite easy to remember. I just don't remember Kyu's, like at all. I think it was. I don't remember, but that doesn't matter. She's wearing whatever she was wearing in canon. No, not canon. The first part. I'll have to go look back. Oh gosh, I only remember. I looked back a couple days ago to see what they were. Well, their looks, and I forgot to listen to. I was trying to remember what hair color they had. That's what I was mainly looking for. I should have looked for more. Well, listened to more uh, to know what they were wearing, and not just their uh, hair color. Anyways, wearing same things as canon. Uh, the other, well, Konoha 12. Well, the other members of, well, the same year as Team 7, Team 8, yeah, Team 8, Team 9, well, no, 9 is Rock Lee and Neji and Tintin. Team 10, well, Asuma's team, Kurenai's team, yeah, those two teams would walk up to, well, Team 7, they'd all start to talk with each other, being rather loud, and well, Naruto would just be quiet. He'd honestly just try to not be looked at. So he would just, oh yeah, his sleeves are longer than his arms, like on purpose. Like people could tell, like that's on purpose and not him being a midget or being rather short. I should have said that. I shouldn't have said that word. I should have said short. Not what I said. Sorry for those who got offended by that, if there are any. But anyways, they would continue down, or they'd keep on getting. Well, they would be loud, and then Kabuto would rock up, say, "You know, you all should probably quiet down. All these people here. Well, I think they're getting quite agitated at you all. So, you might want to quiet down, okay?" And Minmo would say, "Hey, don't boss us around, man. We know. Well, we're being loud on purpose. At least me and my sis here is. Okay? Because if you don't know, we're the son of the Hokage, or the children of the Hokage. I mean, you got a leaf headband, so you probably know that. And these other fools should bow down to royalty, as they would put it." And you could hear Naruto as clear as day because everyone else would go quiet. These two would be laughing, right? Naruto would say, "Oh my God, just shut up, okay?" And Minmo would say, "What do you say?" Naruto would say it again. "I said, shut up. You know that now you're gonna get targeted, right? That pretty face of yours is gonna get messed up by these these other ninja. Okay? So I recommend you shut up, Minma. Because it's getting quite annoying to me too. And, well, we both know. Lightning strikes twice. Well, lightning always strikes the taller one." Or, I don't know. He'd say something cool about lightning striking because storm release. Right. But anyways, I say that so much. But anyways, I say that so much. But oh my gosh, I was about to say it again. Anyways, uh, they would shut up finally. Well, Kiyu actually would say, "You don't boss us around, little bro." And Naruto would say, "We're the same age. We are triplets." Get that through your skull, okay? We are triplets. No one's older here. Actually, if I remember correctly, I'm the first one to come out. At least that's what Dad said, I think. I think he said that. Maybe I was. I think I was. So technically, I'm the oldest here. And then Q would say, "Well, then who's gonna remember your name versus who's gonna remember ours. And Sasuke would say, okay, shut up, quit doing this, okay? We're not doing this now. Later, you three can fight later, okay? But now, we're in a test, and your little sibling rivalry is messing that up. I'm not failing this test because you three are going to get kicked out of it. Okay? Now, shut up, or I'll shut you all up I'll shut you up. No, okay, hold on. Now, shut your mouths, or I'll shut them for you. Okay? Now, I don't know what this is. I don't know. But that's what she would say. Sasuke would say. If you don't remember, Sasuke's a girl. We can tell the ship. I feel like that's blatantly obvious. I feel like the ship is blatantly obvious. I feel like it is. Just is. I feel like it is. But anyways. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Uh, what's his? What is his name? Scarface. I'm gonna call him Scarface. Because I don't remember his name. He's in that torture division of the Ambu. You know, Scarface. That guy. He would body flicker in there. He would say, "Everyone, shut up," which everyone would immediately. And then two more people would. Well, actually, four more. Two Leaf Jonines and two others, which are more recognizable to Team 7. It was something with an M. His last name. Mamori? No, that's Memento Mori. Inari? Ishi? Isho? No. Whatever his name is. I don't remember. Scarface. Scarface would say, I don't remember his name. It's something I M, his initials are, I think. I don't remember his name. Okay? Sorry. Okay. Oh, you're supposed to be a Naruto fan. I'm not good with names, period, anyways. So, yeah. But anyway, anyways, they would. I spent 30 minutes just trying to explain that. No, not yet. It's 29. No, it's only been 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. It's nearly 20. It's 19 minutes. I'm so sorry. Anyways, uh, the other Scarface would introduce the two other people, being those people being Zabuza, Momochi, and a deer. No, that's a cow sneezing. Never mind. There's no shikas here. That's deer in Japanese. Okay. Anyways, it's Zabuza and Haku. They would appear, and Zabuza would say, "I'm your other, uh, advisor." Okay? And Haku would say, Hi, your other advisor. And then that random droning in the back would say, wait, does that mean I'm the other advisor? And Haku would turn around and say, I guess so. And that droning would say, crap! And then Scarface would uh say the rules and whatnot. What the crap? Right. He would say the rules. Everyone would do the test. The people who got kicked out would get kicked out. Bye 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 bye. Baby bye bye bye. I dun 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 dun. I don't know. People would, Naruto would look at the test like, how are we supposed to know this type of stuff? We are 13. Well, 14, 13. Well, I'm 13. How are we supposed to know these questions? What the crap? Like, stupid questions. Naruto would look through the test like, oh, I know that one. Actually, I do know that one. It's actually pretty cool. Um, like it's an anatomy like question. Like, oh, I know that one. Like he'd be saying this in his head. Like, oh, I know that one. Zabuza taught me that one. He'd put the answer down, and then he'd go down a little bit. That question was like number 4, and then he'd go down to number 6. Like, oh, I know that one too. Kakashi taught me that. He'd put down the answer, or at least what he thought was the answer. He'd just guess the other questions. He'd go down a couple more, like to 9, and he'd go, oh, what? Hold on, what? Why is this a question? He'd look up like he'd look at Zabza straight in the eye, like, and he'd mouth out, "What are these questions, man?" And the question he's looking at is, "What is Tsunade, the legendary Sanin Tsunade's bra size?" And he would go like, "What the hell?" Or whatever, breast size. I don't know. He'd be like, "What the crap? What are these questions? What are they? What are they?" He would know the answer because of Jiraiya. Like, I mean, my godfather told me, so I'm gonna put down the answer. But I'm telling Sunat. I'm telling uh, my godmother. I'm telling her. Jiraiya is screwed. And so he would write down the answer 106. Like, God, jeez, what is these people's issues with boobs? I don't get it. So he'd flip it over, just sit there. I mean, given the other answers are just questionable, like really questionable, like some math, anatomy, science questions, like the questions he knew, he like he'd look through like, oh yeah, like that last question was like, why does people want to know? Like what? Why do people want to know? That's so weird. Anyways, the 10th question would come up. The 10th question before it would answer, blah blah blah, crap would happen. Naruto, and while everyone else in the room would pass with flying colors. Anyways, they would continue continue on and on and on. It would continue. And then Anko would bust through the window like, "Ha ha! It's me!" I don't know, something like that. And some of the people would be like, "Who are you? Who are you?" And then they would be told to meet at the place, and they'd get their scrolls and everything like that. The Hokage would show up like, "Hello, other villages. Haha. I hope you all enjoyed the test. I hope the people you killing is allowed, by the way. Just death. Death is allowed. Bye bye." I'm joking. He wouldn't show up. Anko would explain the rules, right? And then Naruto would be the test dummy again with the whole entire kunai thing. He wouldn't move. Like, I've been through way too much. I know you're not gonna kill me. So uh, across the cheek, sliced. Anko would body flicker down, do her thing. I'm not. Well, we all know. Uh, Licking the blood off his face. Naruto would look quite questionable, but like he would say, "Why are you licking my blood? That's a little weird, miss." Anko would say, "I mean, I could do more, but you're a kid." Oh my god. EG Paradise. 26 minutes, I think. I think it's 20 some. I know it's 20 some minutes. It's nearly 30 minutes. So. But anyways, they would get through there, get through. Well, the test would begin. Everyone would be around. They'd be heading towards the middle, right? Team 7 would be running around, right? Then, yeah, stuff would happen. They'd meet with a grass nin. Actually, before that, uh, a wind style jutsu would be shot at them, like wind style or wind release, wind release. Great breakthrough would be, well, it would hit Naruto mostly because he pushed Sasuke out of the way. It was originally posted. No, it was originally supposed to go to Minma, but yet he pushed him out of the way. Naruto went flying like in a random direction. Just started going through branches, and he would hit a tree, go to the ground. He would say, "Oh God, okay, oh Sage, Sage a six pass. Oh gosh, okay, okay, I can." And he would get up. He would start to, well, do walking up the tree thingy, wall tree climbing with no hands. Look, mom, look, no hands. That's all it reminds me of. Look, mom, no hands. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Sorry, I don't know why I did that straight into the mic. Well, not mic. It's in my ear. But anyways, I wonder if this would make it better. Hello. I don't know. I'll test it at some point. By next video, we'll test it. If that's better of this, I don't know yet. Anyways, uh, they would eventually, well, Naruto would eventually get back up to the tree. He'd start jumping towards, uh, yelling or fighting. He would find his team fighting with this, uh, grass shinobi, grass village shinobi. Naruto would cut in using Storm Dragon Bullet, which instead of a giant storm going around the area so nobody, well, since people would find out, he would like create a circle with his hands and a miniature storm like cloud would be created within this hand, well, his hands, which he would like turn him into a circle, like finger to wrist, like trying to make a circle out of your hands, or like a sideways circle, like, uh, but like where finger meet hand, like you're trying to make a circle, like out of your hands. Anyway, that's how he would do it. He'd make a circle out of his hands. A storm would be created within his hand, and then a storm dragon bullet would be shot out. And well, a dragon would be created out of there, which it would go flying at this grass shinobi, try to like bite their ankle, right? But the grass shinobi would jump up. The storm release storm dragon bullet would miss. So Naruto would say, "So, that's not his voice. So, that's not his voice either. That was the same exact voice. So, you're the one, I'm guessing, you're the one that, shot the jutsu at me?" And the grass shinobi would say, "Why, yes, I am, uh, Leaf Shinobi." Why, yes, I am. Well, you're quite interesting, Leaf Shinobi. What jutsu was that, if I may know? And Naruto would say, you got more problems than just my jutsu. Knowing what my jutsu is. And the grass shinobi would say, what? What's my other issue? And what Naruto would pull out well, he would open up his pants, reach down to his leg, he'd grab out a lightning rod. And he would say, this is your other issue. I got plans for everything, Miss, Mister, well, person, don't know who you are. Well, I got plans for everything. I may not be the man with the plan, but I certainly got plans. And so what would happen is that storm dragon bullet that Naruto shot out and that the grass shinobi like jumped over would and come back from where it came from, hit the grass shinobi in the back, like chomp down everything. Naruto would start doing hand signs and lightning release. Lightning hounds would, well, not yet, but yeah, he'd do the hand signs for the jutsu, which he calls lightning release, lightning foxes, right? maybe a better name would be Lightning Vixens. I don't know. Probably not. But anyways, Lightning Foxes. He would grab the lightning rod, throw it at this grass shinobi, which would block it with a kunai. It would stab down into the ground or into the tree branch, right? And then he'd do well, he would say, lightning release, lightning foxes. Lightning release, lightning foxes. That sounds better. This is a cooler voice, too. So, lightning release, lightning foxes. And then out of the lightning rod would come, well, foxes made out of lightning, right? They would pop out and start to bite down onto which the storm dragon bullet went away, by the way. I want to point that out there. But these lightning foxes would grab down onto the grass shinobi, and then Naruto would start doing hand signs again. That this being for his storm release, thunderstorm tempo. He'd go through hand signs. I think like 86 of them, and yeah, 86 of them, or maybe less. Yeah, probably less for this one, because I think 86 was for the tsunami's crash. Yeah, that was what it was for. But yet he would go through 79, 79 hand signs, and then after the 79th, he'd start doing like orchestrating the orchestra, the choir. He'd start doing like the motions for it, right? And then he'd finally point down at the grass shinobi, and then you could hear thunder. Well, during the whole entire orchestra, you could hear thunder, lightning, uh, wind would pick up to move the leaves around to make all this noise. And Naruto would say, storm release, thunderstorm tempo. Sorry. Sorry. Very sorry. Uh, Something is in my throat. I couldn't tell you what. Something is. Okay. So a the thunderstorm tempo would happen. The big, like, the massive lightning strike from the clouds would come crashing down to everyone else, on which all the other Team 7 is down. Like Minma and Q got taken out. Sasuke was the only one up for a little bit, but yet they got taken out a little bit after Q and Minma. So Sakura is making sure they are all alive, while Naruto is dealing with the grass shinobi. Which well, Sasuke is awake. Uh, the others, well, Minma and Kyu are not. They're unconscious, right? And well, the thunderstorm tempo, like I said, it would happen. The lightning strike would come down to everyone around that is awake. It would hit the grass shinobi. By the way, Naruto is on a different branch, like a different tree entirely. So, yeah, I want to point that out there. He's on the same branch. But yet, after uh, the thunderstorm tempo would hit, Naruto would jump down to the same branch that Team 7 and the grass shinobi was on. Which now, Naruto would walk up to the grass shinobi, and the grass shinobi would be melting into mud. And Naruto would will be forced to stand still because he would have a kunai at his throat. Like Naruto was reaching down to grab the shinobi's scroll, and then he'd have to be stopped by a kunai at his throat. In which this shinobi would tell Naruto, "You know, you're quite strong for your age." Or, "You're quite strong for your age." Snake sound. Right? And then the shinobi's, like, the grass shinobi would start to melt. And then, it would be revealed, Orochimaru, Orochimaru, Orochimaru. Yep. It'd be revealed that, it's Orochimaru there, right? I mean, and he's there. And Orochimaru would say, "So, you're the third child of Minato, aren't you?" And Orochimaru would say, "You know, I'm not stopping you from talking. You can talk all you like. And you know what? You can even look at me." Which Naruto would look up, seeing it's actually Orochimaru, and Naruto would say, "You know, of course, why does this always happen? Well, not always. But why does this have to happen to me? Woohoo! I was just trying to grab a scroll." And Orochimaru would say, "I'm not stopping you from creeping the scroll. You can have it. I don't need it. But I will tell you now, if you make any sudden movements, you will die. Okay? I will slit your throat right here." No. He Orochimaru would take his hand, like, put it through Naruto's hair. "You would be a nice vessel." But I'm not looking for you yet. I'm looking for somebody else. Okay? So you stay right here, cutie, and I'll be right back. And then you'd hear, "Katon! Fireball Jutsu! Fire release fireball!" And, well, no. Sasuke would intervene, and Sasuke would say, "How about you, get away from him? How about you get away from him, you snake freak?" And Sasuke would jump through the air, going for like a head kick onto Orochimaru, which Orochimaru would block with one hand, one arm, I mean, and send it away. Sasuke would be would land on the ground, but and Sasuke would try to run back in to save Naruto, and well, what would happen is Sasuke would be kicked in the stomach, like kneed in the face, hit over the head to knock her out, and then well, uh, Orochimaru would say, "Now, I believe your name is Naruto because those two weren't as impressive as you. Say, what was that jutsu? I heard you say storm release, but yet that wasn't the kind I've seen before. What do you do differently?" And Naruto would say, which given the kunai is still at his throat, and Naruto would say, "Now, why would I tell you what I do differently?" And Orochimaru would say, "I'd recommend you tell me. Don't worry, I'm not the type of guy to steal a jutsu. Wink, wink. Uh, or no, I'm joking. He wouldn't say that. Orochimaru would say, "Don't worry, it's your creation. So I would ask kindly before I tried to replicate it. And by the way, you're using it is a little weird. Thunderstorm tempo. I mean, given strong jutsu and all, but really, the choir thing." And Naruto would say, "I mean, hey, it's worked before. It would be the last thing the person would see would be me orchestrating a choir. It sounds pretty cool when it works. It's pretty cool. I mean, you saw it. It was quite impressive. I feel like you could have very much just easily broke out of the foxes and moved out of the way. Now knowing it, so I'm guessing you let yourself be hit by it to test it out. It is that jutsu is basically pure lightning released, though. I mean, all my jutsus are, except for like a couple. I mean, I mix lightning, water, and wind chakra natures together to make it. That's why it's different from the other storm release or whatever, uh, whatever you were talking about. I'm guessing I had wind release into mine instead of like water and lightning, even though water and lightning are big parts of it too. The wind, I feel like you could tell the wind picked up wind release. So, yeah, I mean, there it is. I mean, I told you, but it kind of is mine. I did trademark it. Totally. And he wouldn't say the whole entire trademark thing. And it's mine and whatever. He could care less. He knows Kakashi copied one of them. He knows he did. I mean, he saw him use it. It's the Storm Dragon Bullet. And so that he could test it out. And like, oh, I mean, I want to see how it's done. Right? And plus, it creates a storm. I mean, given it only lasts a couple of seconds. And plus, Naruto did create it out of his hand. I mean, whatever. Whatever. And Orochimaru would say, "So, I'll make a deal with you." uh, you are quite impressive. Rubbing his hand through Naruto's hair again. Creepy. But yet, this is a thing I feel like Orochimaru would do. Um, if Naruto was like the Naruto in the story, my story, this version, this alternate universe, right? That's a goose. No, it's not. Oh, I feel like it would be a thing Orochimaru would do, right? Uh, anyways, Orochimaru would continue saying, I'll make a deal with you. Okay? I'm gonna go do something to your friend over here. You're not gonna stop me unless you want to die. And you want that pink haired idiot over there to die too. Okay? And I'll leave everyone else alone. You, the rest of you will not be harmed anymore unless you stop me. And you will stay right here and not look in my direction. Okay? We got a deal. Naruto would say, fine, fine, fine. Go ahead. Of course. But you're not gonna kill her, right? And Orochimaru would say, no, not at all. That would do me no good, for my reasons. But yet Orochimaru would do the thing about biting and blah, blah, blah. Right? Do the thing. Do the thing. Curse mark on. Bing, bada, boom. Right then and there. Which was kind of pointless because of Minato. Like, if Minato was alive in canon, Minato would be like, oh yeah, I can fix that. Like, bye. Which, might happen right now. We don't know yet. Y'all don't know. Um, um, Anyways, while Orochimaru would leave, Naruto would stand up, run over to Sasuke, pick her up, like over the shoulder, like a backpack almost, like put her like a backpack on his back, and then he would go over to Sakura, tell her, pick up Kyu, and I'll get Minma, and we'll go. We need somewhere to rest, anyways. Which Naruto is still feeling the consequences of taking the great breakthrough jutsu, getting flung through the air, through branches and all that. Time? Uh, oh wow, it's been an hour. Don't worry, wrapping it up here soon. Next part will be the like Konoha Crush and the rest of the tuning exams. Okay. I mean, I'll go to like the semifinals or the I'll go to the like 1 month training thingy they do, and then I'm heading out. Cool. So yeah, they would find the tree area, and then it'd be a couple of hours until, well, the next thing, when the sound team finds them and, well, tries to take out, and tries to take out Sasuke. Yeah. Which Naruto would be up, and Naruto would say, what are y'all trying to do again? And Dosu, uh, whatever the other one's name was, Zaku or something. I don't remember the female. Don't remember her name. Like, at all. Don't remember it. Anyways, so these guys would be up there. Naruto would be up, and he would say, so, okay, so you're here for Sasuke, but you're not getting her. Okay. Well, that's not even. So, you're here for Sasuke, right? You're not getting her.
at all. You're not getting near her. You won't touch her, you won't lay a hand on her. Okay? You'll have to go through me, and that's gonna be real difficult for you three. Okay? So I recommend if you want to keep a limb or two, or stay alive rather, I'd recommend you all go. Okay? And Zaku would say, yeah, right, man. What is one guy, one kid, going to do with us three? You all you aren't gonna beat us. Hey, Dosu, let me handle him, okay? I'll get it. I'll get him. And Dosu would say, no, you're not. I will handle this, okay? If someone, another Leaf Shinobi comes up, you deal with them. Or maybe we'll switch. I don't know. But for now, I'll deal with the redhead. In which Dosu would run up, get right into Naruto's face, which Naruto would duck, or Dozu would go for a punch, and Naruto would duck down, try to sleep his legs, but Dozu would jump up, jump away, and Naruto would throw kunai right at him, which Dozu would block with the giant metal thing on his arm, like knock those away, which Naruto would stand back up. Dozu is away. Naruto would do hand signs real quickly. Lightning foxes would go. They're like a little bit above, like they would be the size which there would only be two. But they would be the size of like uh trying to think of a dog. But they would be the size of like a they'd be like the size of a coyote. So about that big. Probably, yeah, that big. Like running at Dozu. And then Naruto would do hand signs again for Storm Release Storm Dragon. Yeah, Storm Dragon. And the storm, a storm would be above him. And this thing would shoot down as fast as like, dude, Dozu would be distracted with like the lightning foxes, which Zaku would jump in and take those out, right? And then the storm dragon would come down, shoot like lightning, wind, and water chakra out of its mouth straight at these two, right? But Dozu would like disrupt it with his like sound waves. So it would be like less strong, I guess. It'd be like a bucket of water with like a battery in it. Something like that. Nothing major. They would feel like a zap still. And so Naruto in his head would be he would say, so sound abilities, sound village ninja. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Isn't that a jutsu hive? I thought it was a jutsu. Anyways, um And then Naruto would say, of course, oh gosh, Sound Village. Or other ninja. This is great. First, it's that sand psychopath. Now, it's three idiots. Where's the third idiot? And he would get a lightning rod out of his pants, throw it at the female. I think it's Kin, so I don't have to keep on going. Female, female. Like Sanji. But he would throw this lightning rod at Kin, I believe their name was. Like, she was going towards Sakura, right? But yet he would throw this at her, like, barely, no, pinning her, like, pants or her, like, shirt to, like, the tree. And Naruto would say, you know, can't really hide when I already know where you were. Huh. Oh, thank you, Uzumakis, for being good sensory types. Oh, gosh. In which, after that, Naruto would do hand signs, point his hand, like he's still looking at Zaku and Dozu, but yet he would, like, put his hands backwards, do hand signs. He would say, lightning release, lightning claws. Which, given he does just code his hands in lightning releases, like in lightning, to make it this jutsu. I just haven't added it to the page, to the list right here, is because it's not really a jutsu. I mean, it is, but yet he doesn't. I mean, he hasn't given it a very, like, he uses it a lot. I mean, that's how he fights. Like, hand to hand, he coats his hands in lightning chakra. Seems like a good idea. And that lightning rod would conduct with the electricity or the lightning that he's producing, which in turn would shock Kin and knock her out. Just down. Just out. Gone. Not dead. No, not gone. Uh, Alive. But she's very much knocked out. Right? And Dozu would say, of course. Should have trained more. Or got her actual things. Like us. One electric zap. Or whatever. Useless. And then Naruto would say, you know, I could easily take you all out right now since you're just standing still. In which Naruto would just go really fast. I mean, he coats his entire body in lightning release and just gets right up into their face. And he punches Zaku in the gut, sends him flying into a tree, grabs Dozu's face, slams him into the ground. And then Naruto would say, now, or now, who's cocky now? Which one of you all said one guy can't really do much against the three of us? This is fun. Which then he would grab Dozu's face again, but then he would get hit by the sound waves. He would cover his ears. He would jump away, jump backwards away. Dozu would get up. Zaku would get up. Right? And well, then that's when Shikamaru and, well, Team Asuma would show up and say, or Rock Lee, yeah, Rock Lee would show up and say, Yosh! Ah, I am here to protect Sakura-chan. And Naruto would say, dude, she's fine. But since you're here, you wouldn't mind helping me out here, would you? And Rock Lee would say, sure, student of my sensei's eternal rival. And Naruto would say, I have a name. It's Naruto. My name's Naruto, okay? Okay? I mean, you don't have to keep on saying that. You deal with the one oh by the way, and he's gone. Oh, nope, there. Hey, Rock Lee, they use sound-based ninjutsu, so, like, I don't know, do something about it. Cover your ears when you fight, use your legs, I don't know what you're good at. So now, what was your name? Dozu. Yeah, come at me. And Dozu would say, gladly. And he'd lift up his sound thingy and he would use it. Rock Lee would have to cover his ears all the way over there. Naruto would have to cover his. Sakura would cover hers. And then finally, uh, Choji would show up. Human Wrecking Ball! Human Tank! Or whatever hit the jutsu he uses. And Shikamaru and Ino would show up. Ino would uh, go over to Sakura. Shikamaru would stay back. He would say, you know, Naruto, you're pretty good at getting in trouble, aren't you? And Naruto would say, yeah, you can say that again. And Zaku would just fire the cannon, like his arm things, at Rock Lee, which Rock Lee would go flying, hit a tree right beside Sakura, and Naruto would say, of course, now there's two of them again. Dang it. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. Which Zaku would run up, like jump off of Dozu's shoulder, right? And do the twin uh, sound cannon thingy he does, which Naruto would cover his ears, like dodge out of the way, start doing hand signs. He would grab a lightning rod. He would throw that into one of Zaku's like valves, and Naruto would say, "No way! I thought my lightning rods was way bigger than your thingy. You're screwed, guy. Unless you fire that thing, which I wouldn't recommend. That would probably tear up your system. Which it would clog up the thing, which in turn would also, well, it would impact. It would hurt Zaku most of all. Dozu would be like, Zaku, get that thing out of your arm. And Zaku would say, I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to, but it just won't come out. And Naruto would say, I can make it come out. And Naruto would do hand signs. He would say, lightning release. Lightning hounds. Which, lightning foxes. And then, no, no, that's not what he'd do. He would say, lightning release, lightning claw. In which he would hold up his hands. His hands would become like claw-like, or he would grow like lightning like claws on his like fingers, and the rest of his arm would be like up to his like elbow, like a little bit below his elbow would be like a lightning armor ish. Like they would be claws. And then he would hold his hands to the lightning rod. Zaku would begin to be shocked. Like, unbelievably. Just, bro would be knocked down by the jutsu, which Naruto would keep the lightning release lightning claw still active, right? And then to see Dozu jumping up to get his thingy by him, to use his thingy, the sound cannon thingy, against him, which Sasuke would begin to wake up. So would Mimma and Kyu would also begin to wake up. But Sasuke would be first, which Naruto would take down Zaku, or he would injure him. He would make him go down to his knees. Eventually, he would be able to pull out the lightning rod from his like arm thing, which then Dozu, which like I said, Dozu would get up into Naruto's face, which would be a bad idea. Naruto with his which he was doing the lightning thing with his left hand. With his right hand, he would get another lightning rod, throw it over to Shikamaru. He would catch uh with his left arm Dozu's sound cannon, and Naruto would say, oh, I'm sorry about the thing. Naruto would say, Shikamaru, now, which Shikamaru would throw the thing at Dozu. Naruto would do one-handed hand seals for the lightning claw, which is it's just 5, right? And then Nar by the time Dozu got hit by the other lightning rod, by the time he got hit by the lightning rod, Naruto would get his other hand ready with the lightning claw. He would juice that lightning rod up. Once it would hit Dozu's like arm cannon thing, it would be like stuck into one of the holes somewhere. That thing would start to shock Dozu, which Naruto's basically half immune to lightning. Well, his own lightning. Other lightning, no. Like his own, it does hurt him, but not like enough to like make him spaz out like Dozu's having to deal with. Which Dozu does not go like out cold. But Dozu does uh get like knocked down to one knee, and then he would get kneed in the face again, which it wouldn't knock him out still, but yet he'd be like sent flying. And then Zaku would begin to get up. He would blast Naruto away, like over to Shikamaru. Naruto would hit a tree, fall down to Shikamaru. Like Shikamaru would say, Naruto, go check on him, and then Sasuke would get up. Sakura would tell him all what's happening, tell her what is all happening. Sasuke would begin to get real angry, and then the curse mark would get activated. Blah blah blah. Arms broke. Bye bye. Arms go bye bye for Zaku. Arms go bye bye. I'm gonna take out that. Yeah, it's gone. Let me check this speaker. I hope y'all can still hear me. I feel like y'all can. I've done this before. Yeah. So Naruto does get back up. Sasuke breaks Zaku's arms. Kin does get the lightning rod out off of her shirt, so she can pick up those two or help Dozu up and get Zaku away. They would run off, right? And then Kyu and Minma would get up and, well, they would get up. Is that finally connected back? Okay, there we go. Back to normal. ish. Okay, so time skip. They get to the thingy-majig where the which more teams were, which the teams that show up, they will. Uh, we're just gonna skip over the fights that don't need to be mentioned, like Sasuke's fight, um, Kiyu and Minma's fight, which they do pass. They fight people. Couldn't tell you who, but they do fight people. Tamari and Tintin's, uh, Hinata's, and Neji's, Choji's fight, Sheena's fight, which Sheena does win, like usual. Uh, yeah, Shikamaru's fight, which he does win, like in canon against Ken. And yeah, we'll get to Naruto's fight, which he fights Kiba, like in canon. Um, how do you think this is gonna go? Yet Naruto can actually fight, um, and he doesn't need to really do much to win this. See, Naruto would get a lightning rod, like you know. Ah, he'd do hand signs for lightning release, lightning hounds. He'd send them off, given their foxes, and then he'd throw the lightning rod at Kiba, which Akamaru would catch out of midair. He would drop. Well, Kiba would tell him, "Drop that thing before he shocks you," and Naruto would say, "Hey, I don't want to hurt you, dog. I don't want to hurt Akamaru, okay? So, your companion right there, I wouldn't do that. I'm not that type of guy. Now, others, they would most definitely do that, but we grew up near each other. Your dog's cool. Akamaru's cool. We cool. I'm gonna kick your butt so I can get into the tuning exams finals, okay? No hard feelings, even though I guarantee you're gonna harbor feelings. Screw it. He'd start doing hand signs while Kiba and Akamaru would be running at him. Uh, dog beast thingy, dog clone, dog man beast. He'd use man beast. He'd take the pill with Akamaru. Their eyes would go red and slits and whatever. Naruto would say, I've seen that before. He would look up Kiyu and Minma, like I've seen this before, but it'd be a little too late for these two to really, or Akamaru would turn into Kiba, right, like he does. And Naruto would say, I mean, I don't really care which one's which. You're gonna both get shocked in more ways than one. And well, he'd start doing hand signs again. And then he would say, Stormily, Storm Dragon Bullet. And he'd do the circle, and then the dragon would fire out. Kipo would do the smoke bomb thing, and Naruto would just do a lot of Storm Dragon bullets. Actually, he would actually do a Storm Dragon instead of, well, he'd fire one Storm Dragon bullet when it hit. So Naruto would do Storm Dragon. He'd do the circle hand thing. He'd make the his hand circle, right? And well, he'd say Stormily, Storm Dragon, which it would come out of his hands, the little storm cloud. Everyone's watching. It would fire off. It would like uh swirl in the air. It would fire into the smoke cloud. It would disperse the smoke. It would hit Akamaru and Kiba, but Kiba would have the balls to get back up. And Naruto would say, "You should just stay down." And you're not. Good. He'd start doing hand signs. Lightning release. Lightning claws. The claws would appear on his hands. Uh, his arms would be covered in lightning, while up below his elbow. And Naruto would say, "I'm gonna give you one more chance to stand down." And Kiba would say, "No, man, I'm not standing down. I can still beat you. I can handle a little bit more. I can handle the electricity." And Naruto would say, "You shouldn't have said that." And then we'll cut up to, well, Kurenai and Kakashi's little argument, which Rena's up there. She's just not paying attention. Kurenai should say, "What are you?" Well, would say, "What are you teaching your kids, your students, Kakashi?" And Kakashi would say, "I'm teaching them my own way." By the way, he made that up by himself, so that's not on me. He actually used that when he fought him. He'd point over at Zabuza, or yeah, he'd point over at Zabuza. Okay, I didn't even teach him that. The storm release stuff I helped him with, but that was way before his birthday presents. I helped him with jutsus, but mostly he became the ninja today by himself. Usually, not really much help from his team. I mean, except for Sasuke, which isn't here. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of your own fault. Your student's own fault for getting back up. I can tell you that much. Your kid probably should have stayed down, to be honest. And Asuma would agree, like, yeah, yeah, Kiba should have stayed down. Shikamaru would say, he's not gonna stay down, he's just too dumb to realize he's outmatched. And everyone there, I mean, the Team 7, well, not Team 7, Asuma's team and the other two members of Kurenai's team, and, uh, you know what? Oh, I should have done something else instead of that fight. Ah, the tuning exams. Oh, I'm doing that. Kiba's arrogant. He's cocky. I mean, you could see that, Kurenai, Sensei. I mean, it's blatantly obvious. He's cocky. But yet, when you're facing a kid that is what I would describe and what my father has described as a prodigy, you probably should back up if you don't want to be shocked. And plus, I've seen Naruto train. I spy on him a lot, so I care about him. I mean, he's my friend. I mean, you wouldn't really expect him to do that. Like, Asuma's like, you spy on Naruto? Like, Kakashi would lean down, like, you spy on my student? And Shikamaru would say, yeah, he's my best friend. Duh. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Just let him get chalked over and over at the time and get time again? I mean, you should see the jutsus he is working on. I mean, he's probably very tempted to use one now, but he knows better. I mean, him and Kiba are sort of friends, sort of, and I sort of. But Kiba's outmatched. Naruto was hoping to face one of his siblings over there, but clearly his luck isn't with him this time, at least. The tuning exams will be fun in a month, at least, right? Month, I think. I don't know. Going back to sleep. Uh, Kiba's gonna get put on a shocking collar here soon. I mean, more than he already is. Like Shikamaru would grin, he wouldn't laugh, but he would grin. Choji would laugh. Like, yeah, he's gonna get put on a shocking collar. That's funny. You know, Shikamaru, you're pretty good at jokes when you want to be. And Shikamaru would say, that wasn't a joke. That was just me stating facts. You can take it as you will. And everyone else everyone else that would be in that row would be quite confused by. And Naruto, we'll cut back down to Naruto. Kiba, you should just forfeit before you get put on a shocking collar. And Naruto would laugh. uh, it's still a joke, Chica. It's still a joke. And that was a good one, to say the least. So now, Kiba, I'd recommend you give up. I'd appreciate it if you did. But I know you're not. You're just arrogant and cocky like my brother. I hope I go against him. I really do. Battle of the Brothers. That'd be nice. Anyways, I'd recommend you stay down, dog. That's an even better pun. And Kiba would say, stop it with the dog puns. In which he'd get up real quick, try to go for a couple slashes with his claws that he still has onto Naruto. Naruto would dodge. Naruto would catch one of the punches, one of the claws. And Naruto would say, should have stayed down. And then he would just outright just use enough electricity to, he would shock the kid. He would shock Kiba. Night night. I mean, okay. Yeah. Uh, we'll do what matches there are supposed to be. Like, there'll be the drawing numbers. Kakashi would draw the number for Sasuke, which Sasuke would get the same number as in canon. But there are going to be a couple extra numbers, so one extra number. So Kiyu is the extra number to be, and she'll face the winner of the first match, which the first match is Naruto versus Minma. That would be the first match. And then the second match is Neji versus uh Neji versus Konkoro. No, Dozu won his match. So it would be Neji versus Dozu, Shikamaru versus Tamari, uh, Konkoro versus Chino, and Gara versus Sasuke. Next week, it is those matches. Well, I mean, given some of those matches don't happen, I mean, the first rounds do, but some forfeit and some won't even show up. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Oh, I should have said something else. Shanks you for watching. That is O'Hara's thing. So, thanks for watching. Uh, sorry about the whole entire long time thing. Sorry about the audio. Sometimes my earbuds do die. So sorry about that. Uh, sorry about the length of the video. Sorry about that. Uh, trying to think anything else I'm sorry about. Not really. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. I'll see you all Monday, actually. I'll see you all Monday. Bye.